is 22nd of October. And we are conducting lecture serial 2 of the day for subject physics by MVS. Yesterday we talked about, or we are discussing, since yesterday we are discussing phenomenon of refraction of light. Ray, when strikes the boundary surface, crosses it and enters in the other optical medium when diffraction occurs. Velocity gets affected, and the extent to which velocity gets affected we express in terms of relative diffractive index of second medium with respect to first medium. So relative diffractive index of second medium with respect to first medium is always the ratio of velocity of light in first medium to velocity of the same light in second medium. This expression can be expressed in different forms in terms of wavelength, lambda 1 by lambda 2, real depth by apparent depth, sin I upon sin R, etc. So these are different forms in which you can express relative refractive index. During refraction, in the first case, light can travel initially from rarer medium and entering in denser medium after refraction. That time what happens? Suppose light is traveling from water and entering in glass. So water is more rarer with respect to glass. So glass is denser. So here when traveling through water enters in glass, after entering in glass its velocity decreases. So always remember, when light travels from rarer medium to denser medium, after refraction velocity decreases and hence it bends a little towards normal. If this is the boundary separating water, suppose, and glass, you can select any pair. Initially let the light traveling from air and entering the glass. ऐसे भी केस आप लोग ले सकते हो. So this might be the case, this might be the case. What happens at the point of incidence? If incident ray makes angle I, then it bends towards normal. So angle of refraction R is less than angle of incidence I wherever light travels from rarer medium into denser medium. V1 is greater than V2. V2 decreases and R is always less than I. This is the first case. When you consider the refraction of light in another case from denser medium to rarer medium, then when moves in rarer medium, its velocity increases and hence it goes a little away from normal. This is the case. So let us consider that time what happens. V2 in other medium will be greater than V1. In first case, V2 is less than V1. And in later case, V2 will be greater than V1 because it is moving in rarer medium after refraction and hence it moves away from normal. It does not follow the same initial path when enters the other medium. Let us consider the case where light moves from denser medium into rarer medium. Consider two optical media, medium 1, medium 2. Medium 1 having refractive index N1 and medium 2 having refractive index N2. These two media are separated, suppose by boundary surface xy, and we are assuming N1 denser in comparison with N2. So N1 is greater than N2. The denser medium out of two can be shown by the dotted lines. It indicates this is denser as compared to second medium. This is first medium, this is the second medium. ऐसी केस हम लोग ले लेते हैं. We will consider different rays of light originated suppose by same source. For example, if I take a torch, मैंने एक लाइट का टॉर्च लिया है, I made it on. So I get different rays originating from this torch. ये टॉर्च से बहुत सारे रेज ओरिजिनेट हो रहे हैं. So what happens that time? You may get rays incident on boundary surface at different points. We having different angles of incidence. What we have to do to find angle of incident at the point of incident? We have to draw normal to the boundary surface. So suppose this is point A, this is point B, this is point C. Everywhere I is different. Consider first ray where normal drawn at point A to face xy is parallel to incident ray. That time angle between incident ray and normal drawn at the point of incidence will be 0. So in this first case, angle of incidence I is 0. What will happen? This is a case of normal incidence. Normal incidence के बारे में क्या होता है? Even after reflection, refraction, the reflected or refracted ray moves along the same incident direction. उसका reflection हो जाए नहीं तो refraction हो जाए, the light ray does not get deviated from its initial incident direction when I is 0. This is called normal incidence. So after refraction, because boundary is transparent for light, it will move along the same direction. So this is refracted ray. Angle between refracted ray and normal drawn again will be 0. So R is equal to 0. So this is the first case. Now we will select the second case, second ray. And onwards, where all rays have oblique incidence. Angle of incidence I is other than 0. It is called oblique incidence. Suppose for the second ray, when normal is drawn at point B, B के यहाँ normal draw करते हैं, then angle between incident ray and normal will be R. Suppose I is equal to I1 for this second ray. Second ray के बारे में मैं बात कर रही हूँ. So after refraction, what will happen? Velocity will increase. So it will not follow the same path. It will move a little away from normal. Second case में ये refracting ray. The angle between refracting ray and normal corresponding we will label as R1. Definitely when moves away from normal, R1 will be greater than I1. Corresponding value of angle of reflection here will be greater than corresponding value of angle of incidence. So R1 will be greater than I1. So when I is gradually increased above 0, when I increases, R also goes on increasing. Let us consider one more case. At one particular angle, this R2 will go on increasing. जैसे हम लोग I इंक्रीज हो रहा है उसी तरह आर भी इंक्रीज हो जाएगा एट वन पर्टिकुलर एंगल वी कॉल इट एज क्रिटिकल एंगल फॉर गिवन पेयर I is equal to IC.